Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Sides, One Love. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Cecile.
And we're your favorite mother-daughter duo. We are your favorite mother-daughter duo. Yeah. And this podcast by Bridging the Gap with Laughter and Love. Lord.
Yes.
As you can see, the week has been long.
It's been long.
How have you been? How's everything going?
This week. This week was long, hot, hardish, but I'm alive and I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Thankful. Always thankful.
I'll say my week's been fine.
I've just been feeling tired.
As far as like a 75 hard update, I would say this week has dropped off a little just because I don't know. I feel like my energy has been low. Even today, like, and I got plenty, like, I've been getting sleep, but like, I just feel like my energy has been low. So just trying to push myself. I did get a walking pad though. Y'all can't see it. It's over there though. So excited about that. Just to try to keep consistent.
Alternative to the 100-degree weather outside when you're required to walk, 45 minutes.
Yeah. So that's probably it. It's just getting like, I don't know. It's kind of low energy. So hopefully next week is better. School starts back next week. So I'm going to have to figure out like a schedule for real. But yeah, I actually just came back from the gym, so it's like this outfit.
Gym wear.
But yeah, nothing else
good.
for
We
real.
just have to keep keeping on. Just keep keeping on. Putting one foot in front of the other every day and doing the best we can. And it's gonna be okay.
Since it's Friday, do you have any weekend plans?
No, not really. Nowadays, I'm just loving Netflix and chill like a beast. It's hot outside. I just less is more right now. I'm in that season where less is more for a few weeks, and then I'll be back outside. Well, around my birthday.
I'm gonna say for the talks of everything, it seems like you'll be out every weekend.
I'll be outside
every weekend in September.
Right. So I need to save my energy, But yeah, the heat sapping, and just trying to get through some things, and I'm good. I'm good with the bed rotting and the Netflix and chilling and just keeping it simple. You go through these periods in life and you just go with it. It's not the indication of anything. And there's nothing wrong with just like 2-3 weeks, just take it low, take it slow, and get your energy back, get your mind back, and, recharge.
What was I about to say? So your birthday in September. So we're like a month out. It'll be the first birthday we celebrate on here.
Yes.
So it'll be cute.
Yes, it will.
It'd be cute, because we started after my birthday. So we did start in January, but my birthday's top of January. So
yeah, top.
It'll be fun. Cute little birthday episode.
Yeah.
I try to curate something cute.
Oh, she's so good at that.
Yeah. And then especially
I'll just sit back and enjoy.
It'll drop on your birthday. So since we drop on Wednesdays.
Right. Yeah. Look at that.
That'd be really cute. So I'm gonna try and put something together for that.
Yeah, we're doing, yeah.
How about that? Oh, what am I doing this weekend? I'm gonna try and do some more work on nonprofit
certifications.
Yes, thank you. Just flubbing the words today, aren't I? Anyway, so yes, because I need to get some of that rolling. I didn't took a break, but I need to handle some stuff with that. So try and do that, and try to see a friend of mine. Haven't seen him since May, so have a kiki type.
Oh yeah, that's it. Connection is so important, and staying connected with people that means something to us. I'm intentional. I've always been intentional about that, but even more so now because life is so fleeting, so fragile. So I am intentional.
And if you watched last week's episode, as you should have, I said on there that I was going out right after we filmed, and we did. I went with my friend. It was a thing called like a reggae bash. It was a good time. We were very cute. She's from Guyana, obviously. Like we're Jamaican, so that's why I asked her to go with me, because I knew she would know the vibes.
Get the vibes. No, the agenda.
So that was very fun. It was a good time. Yeah.
So you have to make time to have fun. You got to make time to just be and enjoy the moment. We spend so much time planning for the future that we sometimes forget to live in the present.
Well,
that's all we really do have. So, but we have to balance it. That's all I'm saying.
Always. Mm-hmm. I think that's it for our weekly update. Yes. Let us know what you plan to do for your week, what you did this past weekend. Give us all the tea. So we're gonna ideas. So we're gonna move to our next segment, current state, where we cover politics or anything that's in the news. So the biggest thing I seen in the news this week was the fraternity boys at Penn State who were running a cocaine drug trafficking ring. They were basically boys trying to enter or pledge into this sorority. Not sorority, sorry, fraternity.
Fraternity, yeah. What fraternity was it?
They're white ones. Yeah. These are not D9. Yeah. This is white. No. So it's like some Sigma Chi Epsilon, I don't know, something like that. They were having the initiates basically cut and package the cocaine. And then they were selling obviously at their school and whatnot. It was such a big thing that they were federally charged. Yeah. So the government, like, this was like
unbelievable.
So yeah, I just want to say,
I think that they thought that they could get away with it.
I mean, we could say that about every criminal. Could we?
I'm sure most of these students were boys of means, so
boys of means are the ones that do cocaine.
Oh, I know this. Others do crack.
Yeah, why do people do cocaine? No. And I think they were all white. I think one was another.
But yeah, not black, but other.
So I don't know if y'all saw. We didn't talk about it. We talked about it in our real life, but we did not talk about it on here. And somebody had brought this up. They said, "See, black people worried about their kids wearing pajama pants and bonnets, but we got the people who are in the business casual that they want them to wear cutting cocaine. Let's worry about the things that we need. Yeah, you looked nice, but you were cutting cocaine. So
and you're federally charged.
Let's worry about the important things." They said black parents worry about you wear your inside clothes outside and you got people cutting cocaine. And that is the truth. It's like, the people are showing up and participating and y'all worry about the wrong things.
Inside clothes will stay inside. However,
no. It's just, I get you mad, but like, we're so focused on the wrong things. These people are there. They showing up to the class. They participating. But you worried that they got pajama pants.
I mean, there's so much loungewear nowadays.
So
that's $10. Let's put on some loungewear.
But being as a mommy, you have not gone to college and lived on a campus. When you roll out of that bed for that 8 a.m., I'm rolling out of my bed and going to the 8 a.m. You know why?
And I guess you roll it back.
Also, exactly. So when it's done, you know where I'm going? Back to sleep.
But you're wearing your
so I'm not putting those.
And you're sitting on all these seats.
So
well, you know me. I don't wear street clothes in my bed. So,
all I'm saying is if you have not experienced living where you go to school, it is very different of an experience. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, but people have been doing that and they weren't wearing their bonnets and pajama pants to class. It's just been,
Yes, and we realized, why not?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
People were always doing things back then that maybe they shouldn't have been doing, and yet we changed it and we said, why not?
Okay.
That can go for a multitude of things. So we can't always lean on.
Are they actually enforcing this?
I mean, I don't know. I don't attend. I'm out of college. And I don't attend HBCU, so I don't know. Yeah. I have not gone to an HBCU, so I don't know.
I know there's been a lot of pushback on that, though.
But that is HBCU culture. And what I said to you was also what a lot of students said. Y'all worried about that, but our rooms are not together. That's our financial aid is not together.
I have the air conditioning.
This and all that.
It's not working right. The washer dryer is not.
Again, I still think we have bigger Fisher Fry than I'm wearing pajama pants. I do think we have bigger Fisher Fry. Yes, I do. Especially when I pay to go here. I'm not like I pay to go here, and even people that go there for free, you're getting something from them.
Yeah.
At least my room should be able to be together. Before you talk to me about my pants. and I'm grown and I pay you thousands of dollars. Oh, please. Absolutely not. Go away. Like, that should piss me off so bad. And I'm not even one to dress crazy to class, but it's like, what are you talking to me about? Like, what? Yeah, no, not with that.
Yeah, but some people, it's really bad with some people, though. It's really, 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 really bad.
What's your definition of really bad?
I mean, Jesus. I mean, just about your presentation in the world. Can we wash our face? I mean, they're saying that these people just, their face ain't washed, their teeth not brushed. It's just like really literally rolling out. I mean, you can just put on a head thing, a t-shirt. It's not that hard. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's that hard, but I'm saying like, I'm not saying you should do it every time, but I'm saying there are times where, yes, I'm doing that.
Well, I will see. I haven't heard any reports back if, students are abiding by the protocol. But
and I'm not saying that they're crazy, but like pajama pants are literally sweatpants. Like, what are we talking about?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Long pajama pants are like sweat. Like, what are we talking about?
The plaid one.
So what? It's just a plaid. Like, what's the difference? That's the thing. People don't even know what they really actually upset about. Like, pajama pants are literally the same thing. People don't even know what they're mad about. Child, please. But that's also HBC culture. I mean, like, if you go to business school at Howard, they be in suits. Like, they be having to be dressed.
Really?
Yes. So that's just the cultures of a lot of HBCUs.
Howard is one of those that enacted the rule.
It's HBCU culture to be like that. It's not surprising when it wasn't surprising when I heard it.
About it is
Morehouse men be in like collars, like
right.
That's a thing.
Originally, HBCU culture was that they dressed. They overdressed, in fact.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So now they've gone the other way where they're doing the pajama pants and all that?
You think they dressed because they wanted to, or you think it's always hasn't been the rules?
I'm sure it was a
okay.
thing. I'm sure it was a thing.
Okay. And I'm sure over time people are like, Nick, every day at this place. Like,
I mean, it's a bit much. I put on the suits kind of thing, unless there's a special presentation of some kind.
So I'm sure the rules got more lax, but I'm sure it was also part of dress code protocol to be more elevated. But it's still a thing at HBCU cultures and stuff like that. As HBCU schools is part of their culture, so not surprising. But as I was saying, yes, the people are cutting coke, and black people were worried about pajama pants and selling it, and they khakis and collars, okay, and they collar shirts and they khakis,
cutting coke.
Somebody said they went to Penn State, now they go to state penitentiary.
Isn't that ironic?
Absolutely. So the next time I want to talk about too, have you heard about this Gary, Indiana, their electricity being out?
It's crazy.
It's been out for like 10 days now. It affected over 300,000 residents.
Yeah.
I think some people have gotten their electricity back, but it's still over like 60,000 people that still haven't gotten their electricity back.
That's crazy.
Apparently it was like, some terrible, terrible storm. And it's like, apparently like they basically like rebuild something. And that's
but they're talking about the grid that they have been trying to legislate to be rebuilt now for about 5-6 years. And of course, it's Gary, Indiana.
I'm about to say, if you don't know, Gary, Indiana is more of a poor black area of Indiana. So
it's ignored until we now down for good. Yeah.
So people, can you imagine 10 days without electricity?
Well, I can.
Not 10 days, Mom.
We've had hurricanes in Jamaica.
10 days? 10?
We've had hurricanes in Jamaica. We didn't have electricity for a month.
And you were at your home for the month?
I was at my home for the month.
You're lying.
Really, honey?
Mommy, your parents didn't. They didn't take y'all nowhere. Y'all stayed in the house.
No, everywhere didn't have any power. Where we going? This is Jamaica in a hurricane.
What time of year was this?
I guess hurricane time. I mean, October, November.
I just find it hard to believe that your parents would stay in the house without any electricity for a month.
There was nowhere to go if the entire island or most of the island is out. Where are we going?
You act like your parents never left the island.
Yeah, but we weren't going. What were we going to do? Just leave the place and leave out things unsecured? No.
What's the difference between y'all being there?
We figured it out. We had these big lamps. We had.
So how do you have lamps? You don't have electricity. What are the
No,
lamps
we
being
had
powered
these
by?
hurricane lamps.
Okay.
It literally lights up like an entire. It's like it looks like those lamps. And we cook
What year was
outside.
this?
I was a kid.
Okay.
I was like 12. And we cook outside because we all had, the gas cylinders. That's why Jamaica uses so much,
gas. Yeah. Oh yeah, they could never have anything. They still can't have electric stoves.
Yeah, some people do, but
it's not smart for a place like Jamaica.
So we're able to cook. We had the lamps. Some people had, a few people had generators. It was fun. I mean, we managed.
Well, that makes more sense in terms of once you said how old you were, because TVs aren't a thing.
But when Melissa, there are people during Melissa, the hurricane last year, they didn't have power for 3 weeks.
And I'm saying
there's some people who still haven't, really poor people who they still don't have power.
I'm not saying
so a lot of people did not have. I mean, fortunately,
I'm saying 10 days. I'm saying this is a crazy long time. 10 days is a long time. I'd be at a hotel.
Well, in America, it's a long time for
us,
but not for other places.
It still could even be a long time now. If you're talking about the 70s, TVs weren't really a thing. Radios had a lot of batteries.
Yeah, we had a lot of battery operators.
Most stoves, my stove was electric. Most stoves are gas.
But right now,
all these things.
During the Hurricane Melissa last year, they didn't have power for a month. But their people got, they got generators to them to try and help them out and that kind of stuff. But they didn't have power for 2 weeks before all of that came.
I'm not negating that you can't have the power for a certain time. I'm saying a lot of people would leave and go somewhere else.
There was nowhere to leave.
That's not true. All of Jamaica did not have power.
That was the difference. But with some hurricanes we've had,
yes, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that.
But with Melissa, a lot of the people in Montego Bay, they went to family in Houston.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that I would do.
Everybody had family in Houston.
Obviously, but I'm saying that's what I would do. I'd be gone.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
And a lot of times people didn't want to, they want to leave their property not secure.
But the thing it's quite literally like you have to go to a hotel here. I don't even know how you would do anything.
There was no hotel to go to.
I'm not talking about Jamaica. I said here in the United States.
What if 600 people? These people can't afford to go to a hotel.
That was going to be my next thing. That's why 10 days. That's why 10 days is so crazy because most people do not have no type of revenue to stay anywhere for 10 days. You probably have to go to like family
and then
houses,
have to go,
or friends'
outside
houses.
their realm, or
you have to go like friends or family houses. But
and, sometimes you have friends and family, and here they're like, "Well, we're sorry, but we don't have any space for you." People are funny.
I'm about to split the time. I'm just saying, 10 days is just like.
It's not very. When we were growing up and stuff, because we're prepared for that. That's a different thing. We were definitely more prepared.
I disagree. Your countries run differently, mommy. End of story. AC is not even a thing right now in 2026. It's only in the rooms. This is summertime. Right now, we're talking about.
Yeah, it could be.
What are we? No, my air is gone.
You can't do fans because it's
electric. If you live in anywhere that's apart, but even most houses now have electric stoves. This TVs, everything we have, everything is electric. Yes, we would have to go. We would just be
almost really more difficult here.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not necessarily. It's just you didn't even have the things to even miss them because you don't even have them. But yeah, no, babe, 10 days with no AC. You could have been 10 days, the whole house, no AC.
Well,
and with the 90s, I'm talking about here today in Atlanta with the 90 something degrees that it's been all week.
I don't know, child.
It would be hell.
It would be hell, but we wouldn't die.
The fridge, all the food gonna be bad. Everything. What are we talking about? Luckily, you still have a gas. Luckily, you still have a gas stove.
Yeah, it's just a habit.
I prefer gas stove. Apartments just don't have gas stoves because
it's safer.
But I prefer a gas stove for sure.
Because it's what you used to.
No, I prefer a gas stove. I think it cooks better. I prefer a gas stove wholeheartedly.
I always said so too, but I just figure that's because that's what I'm used to.
And I've always been like, electricity is man-made. This whole I've always said that's my whole thing with an electric car. Like, I think even if you have an electric car, you still need to have a gas one.
You can't have two electric cars in a family.
Because Yes, electricity, it can literally just go out. Like that has always been my argument with that whole thing of like why people only have like that doesn't even make sense to me. Yeah. You can always just go get gas somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing.
It's from the earth.
It's a different thing, Electricity is the whole, there's so many things that can go wrong where that's concerned,
Yeah, well, hopefully people get their electricity that quick, child.
I know, because that's
10 days is very
tough.
Quick. I couldn't even work. Like I don't like.
That's another thing. The people who work remotely from those places that now your livelihood is heavily impacted.
That would just I'd have to be going somewhere else. I would have to just figure that out. I'd have to leave here.
But it's a thing. It's a grid that has been an issue for many years that has been ignored. The whole reparation of it. So
very, politics.
Yeah. Yeah.
So next we have our next segment, which is the group chat, which is our pop culture segment. So, not usually as serious as news, but like things have just been heating up on social media platforms. So the biggest thing that happened is our girl Hayden Panettiere passed away.
Oh, so sad.
That was
36 years old.
Yes, that was a sad one for the culture. She one of our white girls, for the black people, she one of our white girls. And like she'd been in Remember the Titans.
Great actress.
Bring It On All or Nothing, which is the best Bring It On. There's no question about that. I know people like to talk about the first one. No, Bring It On All or Nothing is the best one. I might have to watch that for her, I absolutely Hayden Panettiere. And she's been a child actress. Her role in Remember the Titans was hilarious.
It's legendary.
And she's just one of those people that like you just always seen. I loved her in Nashville. I love Nashville the show.
She's very good in Nashville.
She's just one of those actors I've seen like my whole life. So 36. I think today is actually her birthday too, by the way. So she would have turned 37.
She had, clearly a lot of internal struggles and family issues. I think she lost her brother some years ago too. Severe postpartum depression. Was almost, it would appear, forced to kind of.
It wasn't forced. She made the choice because she knew she could not. Custody. So her daughter had, the father of her daughter had sole custody of the child. But apparently they were on good terms. Like it wasn't anything. Like
but the thing about it is that so she did this because of postpartum.
No, her child's old.
Because her child is older. No. So that's one thing. Okay,
but.
So what was
she's been dealing with like even depression before the postpartum,
other
with
issues,
her brother passing and stuff like that, and
there's some parental disconnect with her mother from she was 19.
Because unfortunately, a lot of people who are child actors,
their parents abscond with their.
It's just either one of like it's just either the parents are doing everything basically to pimp them out, or you're lucky to have the good parents. And then if you do, you don't really ever hear about those child.
No, because there's no story there.
So, yeah.
So it's unfortunate.
So I like a similar thing of her mother was her manager. She fired her mother, and her mother obviously just didn't take it well. But at that point, Hayden had been working for basically like that time for the length at that time. So she had been her.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't know the parents. I never really seen them, but they now have lost both their children, and that is sad.
Whatever the situation, that's heavy. Sad. It's a heavy thing to live with.
It was reported allegedly to maybe be a drug overdose. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but that's what has been put out there.
Nothing is totally confirmed, other than they think it was. I mean, she stopped breathing, and it's not confirmed. There was no. Didn't appear that there was any
foul play or something.
Right, foul play. So may she rest in peace, because whatever they showed her last interview, and it was very obvious
with Jay Shetty.
She was having some serious struggles.
But I also but Jay Shetty's podcast is also one of those podcasts like you're gonna be prepared to like cry and talk about your traumas and your healing. Like that's the type of podcast he has. Like it's not for the he's here to talk about the stuff you've maybe healed from or dealt with and this. So
the torment.
Any type of Jay Shetty is very deep in that regard. But I do think that was like her last interview.
Yes, I think it was.
Next, this actually happened today, like a few hours ago. Kim Zolciak and the son of Kim Zolciak and her ex-husband, Croy Bierman Jr., he got arrested because apparently he basically assaulted like another 15-year-old girl.
According, I was going to say, how old is he?
Like 15. According to the girl, they were like at a gym, and then he was like, "Oh, let's go to like the sauna or something." So they had like walked through like a locker room or something like that. And when they got in there, apparently he then tried to do things to her, and she was saying no, like I don't. And then, but apparently he like pushed her head to his penis. He got fingers somewhere apparently. So he's
this happened in what state?
Here, they live
Atlanta?
Here. That's where Kim lives here.
Oh, okay.
So he's gotten arrested now for it. So
sad that you already have that on your record forever.
Forget 15. The record. It could even if it's expunged, he may not realize it, but due to his parents being public figures, anything he does. No, because it's the first time now he's ever gotten any backlash. First time he's been caught. That's my point. I'm saying this is now the backlash, so he may not have realized it. I mean, to be fair, his parents haven't been on TV for some time.
And he's 15.
He hasn't been on TV, so he may not understand that. So the point is,
15-year-old boys, their brain is.
Anyway, he know that was wrong.
Of course it was wrong. So and there is a deeper problem.
He knows that.
There's a deeper problem for him to.
But what I'm trying to say is, even if it gets squashed off a record or blah, 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 which obviously, actually most juvenile, anything, unless they charge him, if anything that's juvenile is sealed. The point is, the streets will remember because of who he is. Because of who he is. And this will be that teachable moment of, you do have to remember, even if your parents ain't hot, the minute you will do something, it will make every platform because of who they are. So please think more than once about things.
It's a deeper problem.
Because, that's
not the first time he did that.
I mean, I'm not here to speculate. I'm just here to say what the people said happened. I can only go about what was.
Nothing comes from nothing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, sometimes they do. But the point is, things don't start happening until they start happening. I mean, everything has to have a beginning. Right. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah.
The point is, I'm not going to speculate that he was doing something. So, one was reported, and somebody reporting that.
I remember when he was a baby.
I remember he was born, and she got pregnant with him. Like, that was, like,
he's the first son, and then she got pregnant with the second son.
She got pregnant with like 4 other children.
Jesus.
So when she got married to Corey, they had 4 kids. He is the first of the 4, but yes. Remember, she came in with
additional?
2. Yes, she came in.
Wow.
She came in with the 2 girls.
Right, with 2 girls. And they had 4 additional kids?
The last 2 are twins, but boy-girl twins.
Oh.
But yeah. Okay. So she had.
I think she had the two boys first, right?
Yes. And then there's a boy-girl twin. So she had 3 boys and a girl with Croy. Yeah. But then she came in with the 2 daughters. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, they had 6. That's why I mean, that's what shit. Don't be tarred to the party. 6 kids and the madness of it all. Yeah. And if you don't know Croy Bierman, he's played for the Atlanta Falcons, and Kim Zolciak was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you don't know,
yeah.
So they met. They met, got married, had the children, all that on the show at the time. Yes. So that is why they are relevant. If you don't know why,
that was back in the beginning of Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene was on, and the original group. Yeah.
Wow. But Kim and Croy themselves have been going through
regardless of what's going on, he needs help. There's something going on, so he needs some serious.
Or he just needs consequences. I mean,
you need help and consequences.
What's the help? What do you think? What do you think could be going on?
For you.
Why can't it just be he did something bad and now he needs to have consequences?
For you to feel the need to do that though at 15, I just seem to think there's some other things going on.
No, I don't know when's the last time you've been around 15-year-old boys, but they get like that.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially when that testosterone starts going. I don't think it necessarily has to be anything more than you think.
Because I mean, that was almost like semi-rape kind of thing.
Yes.
I know a lot of 15-year-old boys that are raping anybody.
I know a lot of 15-year-old boys who always were inappropriately touching girls.
Well, okay.
So it don't really take a hot skip and a jump. Plenty of 13, 14, 50-year-old boys are inappropriately touching girls all the time. continuously.
Okay.
That's
I went to all girls school.
Yeah,
so
you have that problem. Yeah.
That, so, yeah.
That's a regular occurrence.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
it ain't a hop, skip, and a jump to that at all.
It's not.
Child, please. And most people, again, always just don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's
But I'm here to tell you, boys inappropriately touch girls, especially when that puberty starts happening for both parties all the time. For sure.
No. Well, now he has thrown his family back in the limelight, huh?
Hopefully. Hopefully he gets figured out.
Yeah.
And if he really did do the things he did, yes, he needs to have the consequences.
The consequences.
Doubt he will face any, but
because they have enough money to.
And he's just a boy. He's a boy. He's a boy. They don't.
Sometimes, whoever your
first question, what did she do to think that baby that made him think that he could do that? That's how they are with boys when it comes to this type of stuff.
This day and age, Jesus.
Absolutely.
Yes, you're right.
So yeah, he's a white boy with money. Doubt he'll have that many consequences to it.
They don't have that much money anymore.
It's still enough.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, still enough for a lawyer.
And notoriety. Still enough. The last thing is I want to talk about Stephen A. got the Thumb Down Award at the National Association of Black Journalists. He received the Thumbs Down Award. He wasn't there this year, but it was presented to him. He was very upset by it. They said they gave him that award due to his takes and disparaging remarks around Black women. He vehemently, he did not like it. He almost seemed hurt by it. He is very active in that. He's brought First Take there. He's brought attention and things to it and very active in it. So he was a little upset by it. I can see that point of if I am really trying to do things with this, I can see the point of maybe give me a little bit of grace per se. I do think the criticisms of him have been correct. I can see why he'd be upset with the award. Or there's nothing else or bigger than me to get this award.
Right.
I can see that. You may not like it, but it's a lot to put on a whole person. And apparently, out of every time they've given this award, he's the fourth or fifth person. Usually it's given to organizations.
Oh, okay.
So I think he just feels it's a very either hot takey thing to do, or it's just because you may not, just because you don't like what I say doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong for me to say it. All those different.
Well, of course, he's not my favorite person, and he can take it. He'll be fine. He said a lot of inflammatory, despicable things, in my opinion, over a period of time. So yeah, he'd be all right.
Obviously, he's gonna be fine. Nobody's saying that his money is gonna be affected.
He's gonna be all right.
It's not about that. Yeah. Of course he'll be fine. He is fine. It's just the conversation around.
I don't think too many people care that he's upset personally.
No, I'm not saying that either. Yeah. I'm just saying it was in the zeitgeist because he had done interviews. He had spoken about it. It had been it has been a thing. And where, even to a bigger conversation though, where is the fine line of this is free speech and even though you may not agree, is that wrong? Is it disparaging if it's just an opinion you don't agree with?
I may not agree with it, but he's perfectly within his rights.
Or what's the line between I don't agree with this and these remarks are disparaging? And by the way, this is not me defending him. It's just an offer of perspective on where is the line.
Because I feel so strongly, about having the right to free speech, even though I may be offended or disparaged or whatever, you just let it ride. Move on to the next thing. But, free speech and we just got to keep it free. And there are a lot of things that people, in my opinion, take too personal. everybody's real touchy now. Everybody's real sensitive. I have to kind of just, we need to grow a little thicker skin. If we want speech to be free, then we just got to get thicker skins. And that's how I look at it. Because we talk about free speech, but if we don't agree with it, then it becomes something else. And so we have to be careful about that fence, riding that fence.
But see, that's my point. Also, because I kind of disagree with that. Free speech is free speech. I also do have the right not to like what you say. Same way. So I mean, so I don't think that's a thick skin.
But a lot of times, not that people just not only like what people say, they want there to be a repercussion to what they say.
Well, it depends on what you say.
Right.
That is the truth.
If things are because lies or,
yes, there is
totally unproven facts of some kind. Yes.
Libel and slander are real things. Defamation is real thing. Hate speech is real thing.
Hate speech.
So
yeah,
there is a part of like where certain things deserve repercussion. I don't think his comments were that. I just don't think people liked them. And I do think that's a bit of a difference. And I will say the only thing I actually really can kind of see him having a problem with is if I really have been active and really bringing huge platforms to this and bringing awareness and things, I would be kind of like
put off.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Because he is correct. First Take is not coming to the National Association of Black Journalists without Stephen A. pitching that. That's not happening. They're not doing that.
That's true.
ESPN is not doing it. They probably not even doing the HBCU that they do that he had like start. Like that's true. So I do also want to make clear, like, yes, I've not agreed with certain comments he has made, like Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris, Joy Reid, stuff like that. But there is also like, I don't think he's like MAGA and like because he does do things for Black spaces, and I do think we have to, if we're going to speak about negatives, we also do have to put the other side of things.
You have to, display a fair assessment. Yeah.
But I do realize most of the world is not very objective. I'm a very, I think, objective person, but a lot of people are not that way, and they do take. Once you take
a lot of things personally.
Not even part of, like, once you just do something they don't like, it doesn't matter if you do something else. Like what their mind has been made up about.
I mean, he said, me, I've never been a Stephen A. fan, but he spoke about
never, even prior to politics.
No. I just don't like his style. His delivery is grating to me, but
well, part of things are also showman. I mean, he is synonymous with First Take. There is, I couldn't tell you who else is on there right now, but I know Stephen A. Smith is on there. So that is.
Oh yeah. And, he's certainly not afraid to speak his mind. And that's, as much as you may know, you admire that. But, his take on, transgender athletes joining women's sports, he spoke about that, not agreeing with that. And I definitely do not agree with that.
I think most people agree with that.
No.
Yes, no, most people,
even people in spaces
most people agree.
Make it okay.
That's not what I said. I said most people agree with that. The athletes themselves agree with that. Most of the world agrees with that. That's not something that people don't agree with. I think the people
transgender athletes agree with it.
Are we seeing all these people rushing to be? Are we seeing that?
No, not really. Actually, there are very few
people that's actually trying to do it.
I think in swimming, I've seen.
That's what we take something that may have happened one time and it's now become this huge time. Where is it happening with this regularity that people are? So that's my point. Yeah. And I do think most people feel like, I think the issue comes into how people speak about it.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yes.
People will sometimes speak about it in a way that is.
You think that there's a mob of transgender people or joining women's sports.
Or just being rude. And there's
because their prejudice is coming out in every which way.
That is what will make
that's the issue.
But I think I want to say, and I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be. Coco Gauff was asked about it, I think, and she had a very nice way of being.
Yes, she did. I saw that.
Like, we support the community, and I think we should figure out a way. But I don't think, and that's all. That's all it is.
It's like we have a line of.
That's what.
These people trying to.
And that's what people be trying to distract you. Y'all, there ain't even a whole bunch of people doing it.
They did that so well in, during the political election. So, yeah.
Or same thing when they talk about abortion, they're like, people are aborting people at 34 weeks. That's literally not true.
It's literally not true.
Like, they will just throw all these things that are so extreme that is not
and
happening.
People believe it, though. Yes. That is a scary, scary thing.
They do.
Just like the eat the cats, the dogs. People believe that.
I forgot about that. Yes.
They believed it.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And it just really makes you wonder. We are surrounded by idiots.
Oh, absolutely.
It's scary.
Or like reading comprehension. Or people, actually, it's not
just idiots. Critical thinking.
It's not,
it doesn't make sense.
It's not that. People just want to be right so bad. People will find anything that support their argument.
Yeah. That's it.
People are afraid of accountability and maybe just saying, damn, maybe I was wrong, or maybe this is wrong. That's it. People are just afraid to say that.
But that's crazy.
Or people just afraid
to say that. We don't have to support every single thing you do in order to vote for you. You know what I'm saying? So,
literally.
Oh, Lord. Unbelievable.
And also, I saw this on Twitter today. I'm not a Candace Owens fan at all.
She has them?
Everybody has. Everybody.
But she has.
She wouldn't have a career if she didn't get viewership.
She has.
Well, she hasn't dwindled. She has come out and said like what Trump is doing is crazy.
Yeah, now it is.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously. After years of being up his ass.
My point being, again, this is me being objective. She's not a fan, but I would never call her stupid. She ain't dumb.
No, she not dumb. She knew it.
She is.
Yeah, she had an agenda, I'm sure.
So the whole point of this is like there was a person, she was on their show. Apparently he's some big debater, and I think he's been working with like Erica Kirk and all of this madness. So he had her on the show, and like I said, she has now been saying this is crazy with Trump and all the madness and all that. So she was on his show, and they were talking about the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the person who was charged with it, and they were talking about the charges. And the guy is basically, obviously he's for Charlie Kirk and all that madness. And she was like, do you even know the charges that?
No.
And then he was basically saying like, there's overwhelming evidence, like he should be going to jail.
And we still have not seen it.
Right. So he's arguing like, there's something like that, throw the book, like he's all this evidence, right?
It's so not true.
She's like, do you even know the charges? And then she was like, just tell me one. And then he says murder, and she goes, that's wrong. She says actually aggravated murder.
And
she said there is a difference, but he wouldn't even let her finish the difference. And at first he was like saying,
because he don't know.
And then she was like, there's 7. And then he was like, can you name all of them? She's like, yeah, I can. And then she's trying to talk. He's trying to talk over her. He's trying to rush her to talk. And she's like, it's not going to work. Like, you're going to look stupid because I do know them. And then she was like, you don't. This, like, you're not rushing me to speak. Like, she was like, oh, these are tactics that people try to get you to do.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like,
she's been around long enough.
That's like, this is like, and that's what I'm saying. Whether you're like, she's no dummy. Like, this is what she does. And she quietly lists all 7. And they pull up the document. It's all 7 that she listed. And then he had the nerve to say, you looked at your phone before you asked this question, before we were talking about it. Did you happen to like get any information before that? And then she let the moderator, there's a moderator there, check her phone. And there was like, she didn't look at nothing. There was nothing sent to her. He literally couldn't even like just like admit he
accept
that she knew what she was talking about. So she's saying you don't know, talking for something that you don't even know anything about. She's like, and that's how I know. She was like, that's how I know you don't even really care about Charlie Kirk. Like you don't even care about this. Like you're just trying to be
just
like
another point. That another feather in his hat.
That's all it is.
Support his
and get clicks and get this and all this stuff just to get clout. She's like, you don't, because you don't even know you don't even know what the boy's being charged.
He cared about what really happened.
Yes, he knows. At
least know one charge. One, just even one.
So she was like, you don't even know, like you don't even actually care about this, like you don't. Which is true. I think a lot of Republicans, you don't even care about Trump. Like, you don't even care about all this stuff, but you're just trying to get your name. You're trying to get clicks. You're trying to get attention. You're trying to get all these things. You don't even actually like agree or care about this,
or know the details. Nothing. It's just that's the society that we live in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I got a long one today. This turn, it kind of went back to politics after we. So
I know.
Kind of meshed back together.
In this climate,
they tend to be.
It's just so hard.
Hand in hand today. Yes.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna do a what would you do? I have 2 of them. So what would you do? So she says she has new neighbors, moved in a couple months ago, and frequently when I go on our back patio, I hear the mom absolutely raging. Uses horrible language and screams at her whole family, including autistic toddler. Ooh. Do we say something? Ask them to close the windows? Leave it alone?
Leave it alone. But that sound like madness. Leave it alone.
Even it did sound like madness. That could just go a lot of different
ways. And that would not go well. Yeah. Because if you have somebody who's clearly aggravated.
Even the nicest people don't take you criticizing their parenting.
Yeah. It never goes well. So never goes well. Especially you're not related to them anyway. You're just a neighbor.
It's a very touchy subject.
You need to just go back inside.
It's a very touchy subject.
Yeah. I would not.
Yeah.
Would not. And people are on the edge. You know, next thing you pull out.
Yeah, that's why I said that could just go all kinds of ways.
Yes. No, we're not.
I'll say unless you maybe it had to be really crazy. If it's really, really, really crazy.
You know, then you call the cops. Yeah. But other than that, I wouldn't. Anybody in these here 2026s, no.
At any time, really. Unless you know people for real. So then the second, what would you do is, so this girl, she went out to eat, or people went out to eat, and the bill was $577. They tipped $60. The waitress left a note saying, "Just so you know, I was expecting more like a 120 tip on a bill this size. Thanks." What would you do if that was what the waitress had said to you?
What's there to do but say, well, and leave quickly?
Well, I guess maybe some might give her more or not, or.
And if you could give her more, I would give her a standard 15%. Well, I guess she has to give her 20%.
I'm gonna say 15 is still not what she was.
Yeah, she has to give her 20%.
Because 10% is 57.
It's 57.
So they gave basically 10%.
So she has to give her 20%. Girl, if for $577, I'm assuming it was a party of more than 6 people. And normally, most restaurants nowadays, they tack on their 20.
Well, it was not a gratuity included.
$60 seemed a little low. It is low, not seemed. It was definitely low.
Is it low?
Well,
is 10% low?
It's like 11%.
Is that low?
The standard is 15. I mean, if her service is good, it's low.
But I don't like this notion of
just that you have to give. No,
not even have to. I don't like this notion of just because the bill big, I got a tip. Nigga, let me tell you something. If the bill was $1,000 and I gave you $200 in tips, like,
yeah,
that's more money. That's a lot of money in a night.
A hamburger that is $15 versus bringing me a lobster dish that was $60. The fact that the bill is higher, you're still serving me one dish.
The service doesn't change because it's expensive.
Dish. Yeah.
And people have said that argument. It's just you bringing the plate out doesn't change because of what's on it.
Same one plate.
I'm confused as to why actually it's based off this bill.
That entitlement kind of thing would turn me off entirely. I probably would not give her more based on her leaving that note.
But my whole thing is I never even
because now you're entitled and rude.
I get like people have to try like find a rule with tipping, but I never really understand why tipping is based off of the amount.
The amount. It almost should be based off the amount of people you're serving.
It should be based off your service.
But that's what it was. That's what the whole meaning
obviously
of tip is. So it's your quality.
Obviously, there's some services. If it's more expensive, that means they're doing more things.
Right.
When it comes to waitressing, that is not the case.
You're not doing more things.
The plates and the cups are all the same.
You're just bringing a more expensive dish.
What will make a waitress tip go up is if they are doing things to accommodate and stuff that are outside the purview. That is what makes
purview.
That is what makes your tip higher in waitress form. Hair, nails, and such. Usually, if it's more, it's usually because they're doing more.
You're doing more.
So hair to get just right now, if I go to get a silk press, it's $60. If I want them to color it, which is more work and more time, it is more expensive. So I get a tip being more attributed to that because they literally have to do more work.
Yeah.
So I don't really get why like people just look at this price tag and it's like,
yes, well, girl, no, it really has no correlation.
And at the end of the day, if I go into a place and I spent $1,000, I just spent $1,000. Whatever I give extra, you better be okay. Give extra. I just spent $1,000 here.
That's very true. But we live in this entitlement society.
I was on something too. Tips are never entitled. Obviously, I'm not saying don't. I really do tip based on service. I do not tip based on just to be tipping.
No.
What's your thought?
I definitely tip on service. I mean, I do the obligatory, 15%. But if it's really good,
no, tips to me are not obligatory. If I'm not tipping just to be tipping.
Well, nowadays you hardly have a choice. Because most places you go, the tip is added,
which is fine.
So you're held
which is what they need to do it, because the whole point is y'all don't be paying them enough. So yes, make it there to get they shit like that doesn't.
So we have no conversation or argument.
Exactly, that don't even really bother me.
Yeah, sometimes they're looking for more on top of it too. Yeah.
And depending on the service, I may or may not get it. Depending on what you did. Because I also do know that sometimes I really sometimes do wish I had cash costs on sometimes on cars that don't really go to you, or everything gets split, or however they do this tipping culture.
The cook gets some and this gets some.
But which is kind of also to the point, because all y'all jobs are, you're just really kind of doing
exactly.
They don't really.
You're just bringing out the plate. What about the cook? Cool. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
But that's why I never had a tipping job. So.
No, neither have I.
All right, so next we have our next segment. Am I the a-hole? So this girl writes, am I the a-hole? A grown woman unfriended me on Facebook because I told her boyfriend that he was a nice guy after he dropped me off at home. The funny thing is, she was in the front seat of the car when this happened. The next day, she called me to say she didn't like me telling her boyfriend he was nice. I asked her, are you okay? You're upset because I said your boyfriend is nice? She said yes. So I'm completely bewildered by her reaction. And still am. Am I the a-hole?
No, you're not. She's just a touchy, insecure female. Simple. Yeah. So discard her. Goodbye.
Highly insecure.
Oh my God. Bye, girl. Take several seats.
Don't tell my boyfriend he's a nice guy.
Okay.
After he did something, he dropped me off.
And she was pregnant. What an idiot. Oh, he believe in her, I assume.
Like, how controlling do you actually have to be?
It's not controlling. It's stupid.
I mean, no, but it's insecure. You're trying to control every little aspect of it. Like, you're so insecure about whatever happened in your life. I don't know what past relationships you didn't have.
This was me when they said he's I'm like, ain't he though?
Yeah, ain't he though? Do you want a mean boyfriend?
Any y'all mine? Bye.
But there's a part like he's trying to control every little
Because, and there are lots of people like
if he knows this, she thinks he's a nice guy. He may want to cheat on me with her. It's like,
oh my God, girl, he gonna cheat you. He gonna cheat. He gonna leave you. He gonna leave you. So
because clearly that sounds like a girl who doesn't. Somebody done did something to her, and probably with a friend, maybe
she needs some healing.
Absolutely, it probably with a friend. It was just because that should not trigger you like that.
It's world is full of people like that. And, it's sad. Because to walk around a bigger relationship where you're that on guard,
like that, really, that's
a lot of work. Oh my God,
that's
exhausting.
What I'm saying. Like, you're literally trying to control, and you cannot do that.
Oh my God, no.
You can't control him. You can't control other people. So this whole see, he's a nice guy.
Oh my God. Whew. I thought everybody wanted people to think their boyfriend was a nice guy. Okay, I digress. Yeah. No, girl, this is not the a-hole thing. She's just an idiot. Moving right along.
She's insane. Yeah, girl. Ooh. You don't even want to be friends with nobody like that. Oh, no. And then for our last segment, heart to heart, we're gonna ask each other a question. We're both gonna answer. We use the Let's Get Deep cards, and we use these till they run out.
I don't know what this girl going to come up with today.
Well, the cards come up with it, not myself. I just picked them.
You pick the cards.
But eventually we'll get to all of them. So it don't really matter.
She picked my card.
So you go first.
What do you consider cheating? I'm assuming aside from the physical aspect of it.
Yeah, because that's like obvious. I don't know. Because I do think there's a difference between cheating and things being inappropriate.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Like maybe doing hard eyes under some random girl's picture, that's not cheating, but that's definitely like inappropriate. Yes. Like you're sending off a message that isn't what you need to be sending
Right.
off. So I think a lot of things are inappropriate, but they may not necessarily be
And that's how it
cheating.
starts.
Yeah, I mean, like that definitely could be a
That's a starter.
precursor to
It's
something.
both, yeah.
But I do think, yeah, I think there's a difference in things being cheating and inappropriate. Also, tone matters. How people do things matter. So
how you do it. You know, a lot of people cheat under the guise of friend or, you know,
or like there's a difference between like complimenting a friend or like, oh girl, that's a nice outfit, or like, oh girl, you look good. Like those are two different vibes of like a compliment.
But that's not cheating though. That's
No, that's still
just
inappropriate.
inappropriate
Yeah,
behavior.
but two could they could elicit different reactions, and how he may be saying it could be like, okay, is he like thinking about that?
And
So
also, let's not just concentrate on the man cheating because women do it
oh no,
too.
I'm just talking because I'm attracted. That's
Women,
it. This is gender neutral on how that can happen.
And women are, I would say sometimes they're slicker at it.
Well, yeah, but just because men ain't really paying that much attention.
Yeah, it's more obvious with men. It's easier. They're easily caught. When they're inappropriate. Women can be a little more.
A lot of men are not so detail oriented.
They're not at all.
So there are things
the
that
Neanderthal in them.
There are things they don't think about when they're either lying or cheating. It's like,
or
that make
talking
no
to
sense.
somebody on the phone extensively, of somebody of another gender, new friends while you're in a relationship, establishing these new male friends or female friends, whatever it is, where you're spending an enormous amount of time together. It's inappropriate, which usually leads to some level of emotional cheating at the very least.
Yeah, because once we're in a relationship, that person would not become our friend.
Right. It'd have to be.
It's not a soul.
No, it's not a soul. Oh, that's my yeah.
Like you can't have met a random girl at the gym and now
At the
that's
gym,
your
and
friend.
now you're hanging out with her.
Yeah.
And I don't know her.
Your first thought usually should be like, "Oh, my wife would like you so much. Like, you think you're so cool." It can't be your singular friend that we met that you met while you're together.
No.
It's very weird behavior.
It's not weird. It's inappropriate.
Yes.
And usually it's a precursor to obvious cheating. And emotional cheating is actually worse. When
I mean, everything. It depends on who you talk to, of which is worse, physical or emotional.
It's all bad.
Yes,
but
So yes, if you're talking to some woman every day, calling some woman every day, that could very much be considered cheating.
Emotional cheating. Yeah.
But I do think you and your partner gotta set those parameters
from very early
of what is and is not allowed, or not even allowed, but like what you consider to be
inappropriate
rude,
in our relationship,
disrespectful, like what those behaviors are. So y'all gotta set that up.
Yeah, make it clear, and you got to know your partner. Your partner got to know you.
Everybody does care about different things.
Yes,
so do. You have to have a conversation.
They do. Yeah. People have different levels, as we know.
Yeah, like what you think is inappropriate. Like people will, like people do. What you may think is inappropriate is there are some relationships that they don't allow opposite sex friends. Period.
Yeah, that's
like I don't subscribe to that.
No, that's crazy.
But there are people who do, so you need to know that.
That's
up front. So that's.
I mean, if you cannot be forming new opposite sex friends during our relationship.
No, you can't. They're just gonna be our friend. There's no one-on-one hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. But if somebody has a long-term friend, that's silly. But
people will feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, there are people who feel some type of way.
So you gotta.
There's some men who you can't go on girl trips. They don't believe in it.
Yeah, because they're either gonna be out there cheating, and vice versa for boy trips. Like there are so many things that. So talk to your people. I don't subscribe to none of that because I have a vast friend group. I have male friends. I have a lot of female friends. I will go on girls trips. I will go to my guy friends' house. I do all these things. So I don't subscribe to none of that. But I'm also a very open, honest person. I don't do none of that cheating and this and that. If anything, I'm gonna let you come meet them because I think y'all get along. Exactly. That's very much how I operate.
But the thing about it too is, if I'm with a mate that I think that the minute she's around or he is around, he is going to be inappropriate. I don't need to be aligned to that person. I need to set you free.
I was also gonna say I actually prefer it when men have female friends. One, because
you see how they operate.
Not even that. Men are stupid sometimes, and not even if they aren't stupid. Men and women genuinely see things differently, and like just genuinely sometimes we do not compute the things the same way. So when somebody has a female friend that they can talk to that's not you, they can offer a perspective that they may be more receptive to because it's not you. So they may be able to be like, actually, like, she ain't really tripping. Like, I would be mad too if this happened. Like, you don't see where she come from. Right. And I have lived this. Like, with my guy best friend, we literally be having to tell him, like, no. Girls don't think how you thinking right now. So we also give insight of like, I get what you're helping them with their relationship. Yes. Like, I get what you're thinking, but that's not how girls think. Like, I'm telling you, that's not how. And then vice versa. When it come to boys and men, I'd be like, what are they thinking? Yes. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. The boy brain is so different than ours. I don't get it. It really is. So having him explain it, whether I agree or not, at least it's consistent it's amongst men. This is how they yes. And then yes, also it is also like if a man can have female friends, that means you have to have sex with everything you come across. That's also just no self-discipline, no self-control, no nothing. Like you have no self-control, no like nothing. No that discipline. Period. Or also, it's like you don't look at women as just people. Like women are only looked at as like sexual objects. Is like
I don't want to be aligned with anybody like that ever.
So a man to me who can't have female friends or vice versa is just very much like, do you not look at them as just people? Like it's just like they cool, like just people, like they funny, and like like everything has to turn into a I like them,
right? Want you?
Like it can't just be like, we was talking about Grey's Anatomy, like it was funny. It was like it can't just stay there. Like I don't. So I think
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think you should want a man who knows how to have sexual control, discipline, don't know how to cross lines with women on a consistent basis.
And it's not that hard.
Because also, you don't want to find out nothing about your man like later on and realizing, oh, he don't even know how to act around women, and that's weird.
That's not weird. That's unattractive.
And that's like
for talk about immediate dismissal.
Especially like I said, I have a lot of women friends. I'm a big hoster, so like you gonna meet them like this and that, and it's like you don't know how to like, because a person who don't like you don't even know how to like could like be with women and like fun, have games. That's like crazy. It's like you don't know how to like just be cool. Like everything got to turn into a sexual aspect. Like after I'm sure not that one meeting, but it's like you look at everything like that and it's like weird behavior. And so I actually prefer the men to have female friends because I need to know you have somebody that is similar, like because a whole bunch of men telling you that don't help nothing. No. I need to know that there's women telling you you're dumb because like because
do some dumb crap.
Yes, and I need them to tell you that, so it's not just me. Like,
okay, your question, man.
We're keeping a theme going because I do feel like y'all don't be talking to y'all parents about sex and vice versa, and I feel like y'all should. So, this question is there anything you change about how you lost your virginity? Why or why not?
Anything I change? Well, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, anybody in my age group who had lost their virginity, at the typical age or whatever, first boyfriend, serious boyfriend or whatever, it was fairly traumatic.
I don't think that's for anybody your age. I think your experience was traumatic. Everybody's is really different. You can't say that.
You're scared. You're afraid. You're this. It's just a lot.
I think you were. Speak about you. Speak about you.
I was. It was just. It was very traumatic, but you're almost glad that it was out the way because it's such a thing. Yeah.
Whether it's traumatic or not, it's such a buildup, and it's just such a thing.
And it never is what you think it's going to be. It's not like how you read about it in the romance novels or anything like that at all, physically or emotionally. So, what I would change?
How old were you? Let's start there.
I was 17.
Okay. That's grown in Jamaica.
Okay.
I mean, 17 is. I mean, people have 16. I mean, that's average.
Yeah, like 17, and there was a build up, and you trying to like no, and then you try again, and no, and the next day, and the next week, and the 2 weeks, and the 3 weeks, and and it's just
because I will say the only thing that is not true about TV, my entire experience went how I thought it would. The only thing that is definitely not true is that it's just gonna go.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Like, they tell you it hurts, so you expect that, but you think it's just still going to go
No, and then it's fine. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Once it was there, it was fine, but it didn't just go. Like,
no, it's a whole production.
Fact. I tell people all the time that if you're gonna lose your virginity, you have to have time.
It's a whole production.
You have to have time available to you if you lose your virginity. It is it's a long thing. It's not something like
it's crazy.
So yeah. So in movie they tell you like in 10 minutes this girl lost her virginity. That's not true. It took more time than that.
So, you're almost glad that it was over really sometimes, because it's like, wow.
Why do you say your experience was traumatic? Because mine was not traumatic. I don't know. Why do you say it was traumatic?
Well, I mean, I'm on the interwebs. I can't tell them,
why this is real life.
Bleeding. It was excessive. Like
that happens to people.
Like it was a.
You're not giving people details. This is your experience.
What you call it? Scene.
Murder scene.
A murder scene. We had to, go throw away the mattress, and then
so you did this
some stupid excuse.
You did this in your home?
To throw away the mattress.
You did it in your home?
In my home.
No, not yours.
Oh,
okay.
No, Paulina, baby.
That's what I was wondering.
I'm sure she had cameras back from before. She had cameras. No. There's no way I could get that relaxed in my house.
That's what I was thinking. And then I was also going to say, there's no way you were throwing a mattress away at your house.
What?
Your parents.
Without an explanation?
Like, that never would have,
like...
That, like, it quite literally never...
Some story that the mattress got burned, and some crap.
No, I'm telling you, whoever y'all told that to didn't believe you.
Oh, no, I know they didn't. I know this look okay. But,
throwing away a whole mattress is kind of crazy. We didn't have no hydrogen peroxide. That really gets our blood.
No, girl, this is a death scene. This is like people were just, yes.
Why was it so much?
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, it was.
You hear about that, but like yours seems a bit extreme.
It was extreme. Clearly, I had some, a lot of hymen situation going on there. Yeah.
That seems, I feel like more extreme than what people have.
Yes, it was, because my friends didn't have that level of,
I didn't bleed it off.
Thing. Oh, Lord, well, I did.
Because mine wasn't traumatic.
I'm so happy for you. But mine was. Oh my God, mine was. Mine sure was. But, happy was.
How did he handle? I guess so. I mean, he threw it
very well, actually. Very thoughtful, loving, caring.
Well, that's good. Because when people say traumatic, it's usually that way.
No. Great.
You were just saying the actual act was just it was just a lot going on, but in general,
the person, yeah,
which is good, because I feel like most people that's what they would change, or that's what they regret.
No, not at
all. Is the person.
Very, very nurturing.
There's really nothing I would change about mine. I was 19. So I was actually on the older side.
Oh, I see.
Contrary to a lot of people's popular beliefs. I was 19 years old. It was not high school.
Oh my God.
But similar thing of like trying, then not working, and then it hurting, so you stop, and blah 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 blah. It wasn't traumatic at all.
Well, that's good. But you probably, armed yourself better than I did too. I think information was flowed better these many years later.
Yeah, but like it. I don't know if it was like, I don't know. I also was mentally. It was the summer before I was going back to college, and I said, I'm not going to be 20 and being a virgin. That's insane to me.
Really?
I was like, that's just not happening. So I was also like determined. That's why I wasn't like, that's why at that point I wasn't scared or anything like that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm not going back. Like, what are we talking about? This is so stupid. And I don't forget the person, and the person I had known. So like, this isn't like anything I was like, I was not scared or uncomfortable at this point at all.
Right.
Because it was like, I'd known this person for years at this point. I was like, I'm not going, like, this is so ridiculous. Like, did every step in between. It was like, this is so, I'm not going to be 20. Talking about, what? This is so stupid to me. So, yeah, I feel like that's just, like, too old. Like, too old. I do. I think 20 is too old. And not, like, I feel like there's a window. And I feel like 16 to 19 is the window, per se. And I do feel like, there's so much thing around, because I also don't think people should rush through their virginity. It should be like correct. Like, it shouldn't be like for instance, yes, I want to lose it, but I would have never have chosen a random person to lose it to.
Hell no.
So like I wouldn't have done that. So you shouldn't be willing, like, at all cost. But I do think the longer you wait with something, and especially like there's just so much things around sex and the virginity and the this, and I just feel like sometimes you can build it up so much that it's just kind of like you don't even know what to do. Like sometimes you really like just gotta do it. Like I don't. Sometimes to like bring down the fear around it. Not that you shouldn't have appropriate fear, but like it becomes such a thing, and the older and older and older and older you get, the more and more it becomes a thing, and it's like that was like a spectacle. Once you reach a certain age and you haven't done it, it's like, oh my god, like it becomes this entire thing.
Yeah, that 19 was not the
no. But I'm saying,
age.
But I would say I just feel like once you hit, you're no longer a teen and you still haven't done it. People are like, like what?
Depends.
No, I think once you hit 20, because there's 21, and I feel like once you left college and you have people are like, girl, what's going on? Like I don't right. Society is like, are you a virgin? Like you need to have a reason,
right?
Like, are you a virgin? And at that point, I do think if you wait to a certain point that you might as well should just wait, because it don't even make sense.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Like if you reach
make it be a thing.
28, 29 being a virgin, just wait till you get married. Yeah, it doesn't even matter at that point. You should just wait. So I do think if you wait too long, you should just wait, because what's even the point of having sex with this random person at 28? You don't waited all this time. Like, why would you even do it? Like, you should just have sex with your husband at that point.
Oh yes, that's so sweet.
But yeah,
interesting.
Wait, my girl was cool.
Yeah,
straight.
Yeah, I know you. I'm sure you did the adequate preparation.
What's the adequate preparation? I'm telling you, at that point, it was accurate. I was literally no longer scared, and I was like, I'm so over this shit.
I was scared.
No, I was so, and like the stopping and the trying to, I was so over that shit. I was like, no, this is happening. Like I'm over this. Okay. Like, I'm so over this.
I'm glad it was a very positive. Yeah, sure. Okay, well that's that.
Hey, y'all should talk to your parents. You might find out some stories.
It's okay. Yeah.
I used to ask my grandma about sex all the time, and she would ask us what things were, because she didn't know certain stuff. So she would ask.
Not know a lot.
So she would ask.
Oh my god, she would ask.
She thought a threesome was called triple sex. And she asked us what triple sex was, and we were like,
and who did what, where, and how?
And then we figured she was talking about a threesome when she said that. So yeah, have open lines of dialogue. You might find out some things.
It really
you might find out some things. You might learn some things.
All the things.
All of the above.
All the things.
So yeah, I know sex can be taboo amongst people, but we're trying to. The point of this podcast is to make conversations with your family members, specifically mothers and daughters, not as taboo and easier. And use us as a topic if you need to. Like, I was watching this podcast and they asked.
Exactly.
So that's our goal. So yeah, but that's it, folks. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok to see everything happening with the pod. We're 2 sides, 1 pod on everything. We drop every Wednesday now. Every Wednesday. Like at 12 a.m. literally. So be on the lookout for that. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple. Leave comments, reshare, repost, likes, all the stuff. That's what helps our channel grow. We're now up to 47 subscribers. We were just at 45. So, the channel is growing. And yeah, so we appreciate all the support as always. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy. Bye.
Bye.